Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of love and relationships. Love, a profound and powerful emotion, has intrigued and perplexed humans throughout the ages. But what if I told you that love is not just an abstract concept, but a complex interplay of chemical reactions and neural circuits in our brains? Yes, from the butterflies in your stomach to that indescribable feeling of joy when you see your beloved, it's all the result of a fascinating chain reaction in your brain. And it's not just about the emotions. The science of love also unravels the mysteries behind why we choose certain partners, why love can turn into obsession, and even why heartbreak feels so painful. So are you ready to unravel the mysteries of love, to understand what triggers these intense emotions, and to delve into the science that underlies our most intimate connections? Buckle up, because we're about to explore the incredible chemistry happening inside our brains when we fall in love. First up, we have dopamine. This fascinating neurotransmitter is often dubbed as the feel-good chemical of the brain, and with good reason. Dopamine plays a starring role in the initial stages of romantic attraction, setting the stage for what we often refer to as the honeymoon phase. Imagine this scenario. Your eyes meet with your crush across a crowded room. As your heart starts to race, your brain is also springing into action, releasing a rush of dopamine into your system. This potent neurotransmitter triggers feelings of joy, excitement, and motivation, creating that intoxicating buzz of new love. But dopamine doesn't just stop at making us feel good. It's like a motivational coach, urging us to seek out rewarding experiences, and in this case, spending time with the object of our affection. It's dopamine that fuels those early morning texts and late-night conversations, driving us to pursue and invest in the budding relationship. And here's a fun fact. Dopamine is also linked to our brain's reward system. When we engage in activities we enjoy, like a fun date or a shared laugh, our brain rewards us by releasing more dopamine, reinforcing our desire to repeat these experiences. It's a beautiful cycle, isn't it? However, the role of dopamine in love isn't just about pleasure. It also contributes to focus and attention. That's right, it's dopamine that makes your special someone stand out in a crowd, captivating your attention and making them seem particularly attractive and interesting. But don't think dopamine is all about the highs. It also plays a key role in the lows, contributing to feelings of longing and desire when we're apart from our loved ones. It's the push and pull of dopamine that keeps us coming back for more, fueling the roller coaster ride of emotions that characterizes the early stages of love. Picture this. You catch a glimpse of your crush and bam, your brain releases dopamine, creating that amazing feeling of joy and motivation. The world of love is truly a dopamine-fueled adventure. And speaking of chemistry, our brains are like little love factories producing oxytocin, the love hormone. This powerful hormone plays a pivotal role in the fascinating world of human bonding, trust, and love. But what exactly is oxytocin, and why is it so important? Oxytocin, a hormone produced in the hypothalamus and secreted by the pituitary gland, has been rightfully dubbed the love hormone. It's instrumental in creating a sense of trust, empathy, and bonding between individuals. It's like the secret sauce that adds warmth and connection to our relationships. When we experience positive social interactions such as hugging, kissing, or holding hands, our brain rewards us by releasing oxytocin. This hormone then works its magic, making us feel closer and more connected to the person we're interacting with. It's like a warm, invisible thread that ties us to others, creating a sense of belonging and togetherness. But the wonders of oxytocin extend beyond just creating warm, fuzzy feelings. This hormone also plays a key role in building trust. Studies have shown that when oxytocin levels increase, people are more likely to trust others, even when they're strangers. It's as if oxytocin gives us a little nudge, encouraging us to let down our guard and trust others. Moreover, oxytocin plays a substantial role in romantic relationships. It's released during intimate moments, fostering a strong bond between partners. It's the glue that helps keep couples together, creating a sense of unity and intimacy. Interestingly, oxytocin also has a hand in parental bonding. It's released in large amounts during childbirth and breastfeeding, strengthening the bond between mother and child. It's nature's way of ensuring that parents feel a strong connection to their children, encouraging them to care for and protect their offspring. So, the next time you feel a rush of warmth and closeness towards someone, remember the love hormone working behind the scenes, fostering trust, intimacy, and those warm, fuzzy feelings. It's released during activities like hugging, kissing, and yes, even during more intimate moments. But what about serotonin? This neurotransmitter is often referred to as the mood regulator, and for good reason. Serotonin plays a crucial role in balancing our emotions, and it's particularly significant in the context of love and relationships. First, let's delve into what serotonin does. This chemical messenger helps regulate various bodily functions, including sleep, appetite, and yes, mood. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, ensuring all the different elements work together harmoniously. And when it comes to love, serotonin is a key player in the emotional symphony. Now you might be wondering, how does serotonin impact our relationships? Well, it's all about emotional highs and lows. When we're in love, our serotonin levels can fluctuate, leading to a roller coaster of emotions. One moment you're on cloud nine, basking in the joy of love. The next, you might find yourself in a funk, questioning everything. But why the emotional yo-yo? Well, it's thought that these serotonin-induced mood swings serve a purpose. They keep us emotionally invested in our relationships, ensuring we don't get too complacent. It's like our brain's way of keeping us on our toes, maintaining the spark and intrigue in our romantic relationships. And here's a fascinating tidbit. Research has shown that during the initial stages of romantic love, serotonin levels can drop, similar to what's seen in individuals with obsessive-compulsive disorder. This could explain why new lovers often find themselves obsessing over their partners, constantly thinking about them and craving their presence. However, it's not all about the highs and lows. Serotonin also contributes to feelings of well-being and happiness. When we engage in positive interactions with our loved ones, sharing laughter, offering support, expressing affection, our serotonin levels get a boost. And this, in turn, strengthens the emotional bond between partners. So, there you have it. Serotonin, our brain's very own mood maestro, playing a pivotal role in the emotional dynamics of love and relationships. It's like our brain's way of keeping us on our toes during the complex dance of love. Now let's talk norepinephrine, the adrenaline of love. When we're feeling those butterflies in our stomach, or our heart is racing with excitement, that's norepinephrine at play. This neurotransmitter, also known as noradrenaline, is responsible for our body's fight or flight response, and it's also a major player in the game of love. When we're attracted to someone, our brain releases norepinephrine into our bloodstream, amping up our arousal levels. This causes our heartbeat to quicken, our palms to sweat, and our pupils to dilate, all classic signs of romantic interest. So, if you've ever wondered why your heart skips a beat when you see your crush, you can thank norepinephrine for that. But that's not all. Norepinephrine also plays a role in memory and learning, particularly in the formation of emotionally charged memories. This is why we tend to remember exciting and emotional moments, like a first kiss or a romantic surprise, more vividly than other less thrilling events. Norepinephrine is like the spark that ignites the flame of love. It kicks off the process, setting the stage for other neurotransmitters and hormones to join the love symphony. Once the initial rush of excitement subsides, that's when other substances like oxytocin and vasopressin step in, helping to deepen the bond and build a long-lasting relationship. Of course, it's important to remember that our brains are incredibly complex, and the science of love goes far beyond any single neurotransmitter. Love is a multifaceted experience, created by a delicate balance of various chemicals and processes in our brain. Norepinephrine is just one part of this intricate puzzle, but it's a crucial one, driving the initial excitement and passion that characterizes the early stages of love. So the next time you're feeling that rush of excitement when you lock eyes with someone special, remember, it's not just butterflies in your stomach. It's norepinephrine, the adrenaline of love, fueling your romantic roller coaster ride. It's like our own romantic roller coaster ride, keeping us on the edge of our seats. And of course, we can't forget about endorphins, our body's natural mood enhancers. These delightful chemicals are our body's built-in happiness boosters. They're often released during physical activity, which is why you might feel a rush of euphoria after a good workout. But it's not just exercise that gets these chemicals flowing. Believe it or not, love and affectionate activities can also trigger a surge of endorphins. Remember that feeling of joy when you hold hands with someone special for the first time? That's your body rewarding you with a dose of endorphins. The simple act of touching, hugging, or cuddling can stimulate the release of these chemicals, helping to strengthen the bond between you and your partner. Laughter, too, is a potent endorphin releaser. Ever noticed how a shared joke or a funny moment can instantly lighten the mood? That's the endorphins at work, fostering a sense of connection and shared joy. Sharing experiences, whether they're thrilling adventures or quiet, intimate moments, can also prompt your body to release endorphins. That's why creating memories together can feel so rewarding. It's not just about the experience itself, but also about the surge of positive feelings that come with it. Even the act of giving can trigger an endorphin release. When you do something kind for your partner, like preparing a surprise dinner or writing a heartfelt letter, your body rewards you with a dose of feel-good chemicals. It's a win-win situation. Your partner feels loved and appreciated, and you get a natural happiness boost in return. So the next time you're enjoying a shared laugh, a warm hug, or a memorable experience with someone special, remember that there's a lot more going on beneath the surface. Your body is hard at work, producing endorphins to enhance your mood and deepen your connection with your partner, creating those moments of pure bliss. Now, let's take a peek inside the brain. In the vast universe of our mind, there are specific regions that light up, quite literally, when we experience the sensation of love. One of these is the ventral tegmental area, a part of our brain's reward circuit. This little region is like a fireworks display during the throes of romantic attraction, lighting up with activity and releasing dopamine, our feel-good neurotransmitter. Next up, we have the caudate nucleus and the putamen. These two regions are neighbors, nestled within the striatum, a part of the brain involved in reward, pleasure, and reinforcement. When we're falling head over heels, the caudate nucleus and putamen are buzzing with activity. They're like the command center, coordinating our emotional responses and behavioral reactions to love. These areas, along with the ventral tegmental area, form a potent trio, driving the early stages of romantic love. As we daydream about our crush, eagerly await their text, or feel a rush of joy at their touch, these regions are working overtime, releasing a cocktail of neurotransmitters that flood our system with feelings of euphoria, excitement, and happiness. But it's not all about the intoxicating rush of new love. These same regions are also involved in long-term attachment. Over time, as the initial spark of attraction develops into deep emotional bonding, the activity in these areas continues, albeit in a more tempered way. They help us maintain our focus on our partner, reinforcing the emotional connection and promoting relationship stability. Essentially, the ventral tegmental area, caudate nucleus, and putamen are the unsung heroes of our love stories. They're the conductors of our brain's love orchestra, coordinating the release of dopamine and other neurotransmitters to create the symphony of feelings, thoughts, and behaviors we associate with love. They're part of the reward system, releasing dopamine and keeping us focused on our special someone. But love isn't just about excitement, it's about attachment and bonding too. You might be wondering how we form these lasting bonds with our partners. The answer lies in a potent hormone called vasopressin. Vasopressin, often overshadowed by its more famous cousin oxytocin, plays an equally crucial role in the bonding process. Just like oxytocin, vasopressin is released during intimate moments, but it has a unique function. It's like the long-term commitment agent in our bodies, helping to maintain and strengthen the bonds we form with our partners. It's linked to behaviors that promote long-term relationships, such as loyalty and protective instincts. Interestingly, studies have shown that higher levels of vasopressin are associated with stronger partner bonding and commitment. So, next time you feel a deep connection with your partner, remember that it's not just your heart doing the work. Enter vasopressin, a hormone that, along with oxytocin, helps us form those long-lasting connections and bonds with our partners. Ever wonder why we fall in love in the first place? It's an enchanting question, isn't it? Well, from an evolutionary perspective, it all makes perfect sense. Love and pair bonding, you see, likely evolved as a means to enhance the survival of our offspring. In the wild, the world can be a harsh and unforgiving place. For our ancestors, sticking together and forming emotional bonds increased the chances of successful parenting. Cooperation between partners allowed them to better care for their young, ensuring their genes get passed on to the next generation. The profound feelings of love and attachment motivate us to stay together, to work together, and to protect each other. It's an age-old survival strategy wired deep within our brains. So the next time you feel those butterflies in your stomach, remember, it's just evolution doing its thing. From an evolutionary perspective, love and pair bonding likely evolved to enhance the survival of our offspring. And here's a fascinating twist: genetic compatibility. You may be wondering, what does genetics have to do with love? Well, it turns out quite a bit. Our genes have a significant role to play in determining our romantic partners. This is all about the major histocompatibility complex, or MHC, a set of genes that control our immune system. Here's the intriguing part. Studies have shown that we're more likely to be attracted to people whose MHC genes are different from our own. It's as if our bodies are seeking out genetic diversity to ensure the health and survival of our future offspring. And guess what? Our noses play a huge part in this. They're adept at picking up the subtle scent cues related to these genes. So, the next time you're drawn to someone, remember, it might just be their unique genetic makeup that's pulling you in. Research suggests that our noses might be helping us find partners with immune systems that complement our own, contributing to the success of our relationships. And there you have it, folks. We've journeyed through the captivating landscape of love and explored the incredible chemistry that fuels our romantic connections. From the initial rush of joy and motivation sparked by dopamine, to the trust-building cuddles powered by oxytocin, and the mood swings regulated by serotonin. We've ridden the thrilling roller coaster of norepinephrine and basked in the blissful glow of endorphins. We've navigated the brain's love-centric regions and discovered the bonding prowess of vasopressin. We've pondered the evolutionary origins of love and sniffed out the intriguing role of genetic compatibility in our relationships. The science of love is a beautiful symphony of neurotransmitters, hormones, brain regions, and evolutionary factors. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the chemistry of love, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more science-packed content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time. Till next.